By day, I am the crazed CEO of Sweet Baby Inc., the DEI-obsessed censorship mafia who is currently ruining and wokeifying all of the video games that you've ever played.
Every time you think Sweet Baby Inc. can't get any more shady, they go ahead and up the ante. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. The entire Sweet Baby Inc. website has been completely renovated with huge areas and gaps removed, including client lists, the companies they've worked with, the games they've worked on. Everything that they referenced previously is just poof, gone without a trace, with no explanation, and the only thing you can think of is they're trying to hide some evidence. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out SmashJT.com for the full article breaking down Sweet Baby Inc. completely locking down their website and giving just the bare bones information of what this company even offers others in the first place. Sweet Baby Inc. has completely redesigned their entire website, scrubbing away any significant amounts of info that used to detail their partnerships and projects with other companies. Gone are the pages that link their name to specific games and developers, now being replaced with a bare bones overview of what they claim to be offering the game industry. If this is not an attempt to dodge the growing backlash against their work, I don't know what is, because this right here is a perfect example of what are you trying to hide? Why are you pulling these things away? Why are you deleting them? Why are you removing them? The last time we saw this happening was with Square Enix, and everyone raised their eyebrows like, whoa, Square Enix must have asked to be removed from this page because they were probably getting some backlash from the community for being associated with them in the first place, aka the minority of people, as they always try to claim, are making a huge impact on sales, and these companies are starting to realize it and don't want to be associated with this company. So I got back from seeing Wild Robot with my family at the movies, and great movie, by the way, highly recommend it. If you haven't gone, check it out. It's well worth watching in the theaters, but that's neither here nor there. I just ended up coming back to my computer from watching that and loaded up some internet pages because I was like, oh, what's new in the World Wide Web? What's happening with gaming today? And one of my old tabs I had open was a Sweet Baby Inc. projects page. And I was like, oh, I always like to try to refresh this every couple months just to see if there's anything different. I'm like, let me refresh it. And I load it up and it's just like error page not found. And I'm like, what? Well, that's weird. Let me refresh it again. Same problem. Not there. And I'm like, well, did they move the projects page? Did they maybe put it somewhere else? So that I went to the home page and I realized the banner that used to show a ton of information that you could click on, previously showing projects, approach, outreach, newsletter, contact, and français, because it's a French-Canadian company. They have both languages because it makes sense. They're located in Canada, Kim Blair, right next door to the Ubisoft offices. She used to work there, all the backroom deals, all the club that they're in. We already talked about all this. But specifically with Sweet Baby Inc.'s website, they used to have all these offers and information at the banner at the top. And now, contact and English. And that's it. It's the same exact website I used to go to. I had to go to the Wayback Machine, not the Internet Archive, because that's down right now. But I went to another Internet Archive that showed the old site. And yeah, it is completely different than it used to be. And I was like, oh, okay. Let me go investigate this website. Let's see if they moved it all to the homepage and just changed how it navigates, maybe? I don't know. This is weird. But nope. Now when you go to the homepage, you're greeted with Sweet Baby Inc. is an award-winning team of writers and narrative designers who help make stories better. With over 30 games shipped from AAA, indie, and solo developers, we are not just contractors, we are storytellers who can take your project to the next level. What next level would that be? Because I'm going to need a source on what you're referencing here, and I would love to know what the award givers are for these award-winning writers at Sweet Baby Inc. Other than that, it goes into some other generic information below it. It just shows Usual June with screenwriting and consultation for Spider-Man 2, and of course Alan Wake 2 with the authenticity and sensitivity readings, because that's so important for gamers to care about. And it all begs the question, if a company is so proud of their work and their efforts in the game industry, wouldn't they be proud to share it with everyone out there and say, look what we do, look at the good services we provide to the community, and here's all the information being fully transparent with people? No, of course not, because they already know what they do is a complete sham.
If you haven't heard of Sweet Baby Inc., thank you. That's actually how I prefer it.
They create problems just for the sole reason of justifying their job existence in the first place to try to solve the very problems that they've created.
So yeah, you've either heard us from all of these wonderful games, or perhaps you're familiar with the nearly year-long hate campaign that has been waged against us as a team.
Kim Belair, Sweet Baby Inc.'s co-founder, often claims in interviews that its backlash against her company is simply rooted in hate campaigns against them. But if that were true, wouldn't they want to more openly stand behind their projects and showcase the positive impact that they claim to be having? You know, like I said, be more transparent and say, yeah, I know there's a lot of people coming at us right now because they feel like what we do is not necessary, but here's what we do, here's the actual information, and we can prove to you why we are necessary in the game industry. Their attempt to sweep things under the rug here is shady as all hell, plain and simple. The more they try to distance themselves from the backlash, the more the spotlight is getting turned on them. The website redesign underscores again that they're feeling the pressure and trying to control the narrative. But that won't stop the truth from getting out there. Instead of open transparency, which would allow them to defend their work against what they always try to claim and label us as baseless criticism, Sweet Baby Inc. is going the opposite direction, opting to shield themselves even further in the very industry that they're claiming that they want to improve, and that somehow the gamers pointing out what they're doing are the bad guys for simply giving the full picture to everyone.
People were kind of talking like, I've discovered a secret Canadian company. Like, these are the guys who did it. And the discovery that they had made was actually like our public-facing website that we advertise our services on, and which you can go to right now if you'd like to collaborate with us or just learn more. It's not hidden, and if it is, it's very bad because it's at sweetbabyinc.com.
What Sweet Baby Inc. is failing to realize is that gamers are not easily fooled, and what turned a mountain out of a molehill was the way they've been so dodgy about everything from Jump Street, all the way going back to Chris Kindred trying to get Cabrutus canceled, and everyone being like, whoa, that's kind of weird. A company typically doesn't step out of line and try to attack a single gamer for daring to acknowledge the games that they work on. It's kind of weird. They probably think that scrubbing away traces of their involvement in certain projects will help them evade the conversation, but in reality, they just invited an entirely new level of scrutiny. What are they hiding? And if they're so proud of their work, why not put it all on display? The same thing we always say when it comes to this. Be more transparent with your customers. Let people know what you're doing, why you're doing it. We want to know. We're the customers. We're buying your game. Why are you hiding it from us? And the website itself is a complete jumbled mess. The outreach and workshops area where you click the Learn More button is the same exact location where if you click the Contact Us Here button under Interested in Working with Us, they bring you to the same exact page. But yet they're two different sections and two different buttons. Really professional web page design they got going here, which made me actually dive into who the hell even made their web page. It's listed at the bottom there. And their website is designed by a company called Studio Lutalica, which honestly, when you go to this website, it kind of feels like it's Kim Belair's best friend or someone like that. It's a very shoddy, small operation from the looks of it, that they don't know what they're doing, but they're getting money from Sweet Baby Inc. to design their web page. And of course, design for feminists and queers. And I tried to look them up on Twitter to no avail. They used to have an account there, but it's gone now. So on their Instagram, I found why they decided to close their Twitter account, stating, condemning the use of the term cisgender is Musk's way of dismissing the experiences of trans and gender diversive individuals, implying that being cis is superior and natural. So that's why they decided to pick up and leave their business from Twitter and close down their Twitter account. Okay, I mean, you do you, but it kind of strikes me as a little bit odd that this business is able to just shut down their Twitter over a disagreement with Elon Musk, yet they're being paid with backroom deals with Sweet Baby Inc. It just makes you question everything going on behind the scenes here. The truth is simple. Sweet Baby Inc. is known for their DEI injection strategy, one that has thankfully been increasingly seen as complete BS in the video game industry. And because of that, they are doing everything they can to hide it. The video game industry deserves better than this. Gamers deserve better than this. And the more they try to hide it and conceal it, the more glaring their role in its problems becomes. And the more people that shine a light on exactly what they do, the better. We are making progress. This right here is proof positive of it. They keep trying to hide information, pretend that gamers are the bad guys, when all we're trying to do as the customers of purchasing video games are trying to make informed decisions based off of who's working on these games and what they're doing to our beloved pastime. I don't really think that's a bad thing, but then again, I'm not Kim Belair. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information, check out smashjt.com for the full article. I will list it in the description below. If you appreciate what I'm doing, hit that join button. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.
Believe me, when this first started, I was so worried that studios would stop working with us. I worried we seemed too toxic. I worried we seemed too dangerous, too beleaguered, too much of a risk to work with, but that is not what happened.
Smash J.